Now, a lot of attorneys and CPAs have not heard about self-directed IRAs. I love getting the email. Like, I was like 3 weeks ago, somebody said, yeah, my CPA says your IRA can't buy real estate. I thought that was pretty funny because you've been able to self-direct your IRA for 42 years. It's like, well, why don't you tell the thousands of account holders we have that own real estate? I mean, you can, and you've been able to ever since they were created. Since Gerald Ford signed the ERISA laws in 1974, it went into effect in 75. You've been able to do this. It's like the best kept secret. I mean, 42 years is longer than some of you have even been alive. So self-directed IRAs are not new at all. So what's the difference? What is a self-directed IRA? It's the kind of IRA that allows you to invest in alternative assets, not just stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, but as I was saying before, apartments, raw land, private stock, precious metals, lots of different asset classes. Now, it's really important to know with self-directed IRAs, if your IRA were to lose money, that you don't get to write off that loss. So nothing is more important in investing in general, and especially with self-directed IRAs, nothing's more important than due diligence. Do your homework. How do you do your homework? Gosh, you know, I found this really cool thing online. It's called Broker Check. And you can go, if you're buying private stock and someone is a securities license, you can go on Broker Check and look up any broker and see if they've ever had any infractions. You can go on the AARP's website. There's something called NASA with an extra A, and they police this people with securities licenses. There's FINRA, NASA, the SEC, all these different organizations that can help you do your due diligence. But when it's real estate, the best way, of course, hey, run a preliminary title report. Does the person selling the property have the right to sell the property? But guess what? Not only do you have to make sure that you do your due diligence up front, with real estate in particular, you have to make sure you do it on the back end. If your IRA makes a loan, like a trust deed to someone, that's awesome. And if you found out, yes, they own the property, they have the right to secure this loan, and that's fine. But did your deed get recorded? Doesn't that matter if you're going to do secured real estate, that it's actually secured? Because we had a slew of account holders where that didn't happen, and they had a real fuss. And so we don't want that to happen to you. Do your homework, because losses can't be replaced very easily.